Okay, so today we're going to start from standing up position. So have your blanket handy and also your block. Okay, we're going to work with some movement, strength, and balance. All that in today's session. So let's begin by placing our feet right under the hips, picking up from the arches. So if you feel like your arches are collapsing in and your knees are collapsing in, you just press through the outside of the feet and find equal balance from the front, the back. Draw the shoulders up to the ears and then slowly release them back and down. Bring the hands together close to your heart. Relax your elbows by your rib cage. And you can close your eyes or you can lower the gaze down towards the floor. Let's take a moment here as we're standing in Samastiti, equal standing pose, reaching up through the crown of the head, lengthening the spine, finding space in between each vertebrae as you feel and notice the sole of the feet grounded down towards the mat. We feel the breath as we lengthen in both directions. Slowing down the inhales and the exhales. And then slowly bring the arms out to the side in T position, palms facing forward, and take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, guide the arms back to open the front of the chest and the shoulders, and then slowly all the way into the heart. Inhale, arms out to the side and guide those arms back. And exhale, hands together, Anjali Mudra. And inhale to open, guide the shoulder blades into each other, stretch the front of the chest, and exhale into the heart. And inhale to open, and exhale to close. One more inhale to open, exhale to close, and then from here, interlace the fingers, bring the palms up to the sky, straighten the elbows, flex the elbows, bring the top of the hands to the crown of the head. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, flex and relax. When you're extending the elbows, notice how the muscles in between the rib cage are stretching. Exhale, release. Inhale and exhale. Couple more rounds. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Flexing down. One more. Inhale, straighten, release the hands, arms to the side, all the way down towards the hips. Bring the shoulders forward, up to the ears, back and down. And up to the ears, forward, down and back. Opposite direction, forward, up to the ears, back and down. Up to the ears, forward, down and back. One more round. Inhale, shoulders forward, up to the ears, back and down. Last one. To the ears, forward, down, and hands by your hips. Now, have your feet a little bit wider than your hips and have your hands into your waist, and we're going to rotate the hips in one direction, slowly moving. Relax slightly the knees so you have more fluidity here with your movement. And just moving slowly, warming up slowly, gently the body and going to the opposite direction. And gently back through center. Place the feet again under the hips. Left hand goes down by your left hip. Inhale, reach the arm up and overhead. Flex the elbow and place your right hand to your left ear. As you inhale, exhale, guide the right ear to your right shoulder. And relax your left shoulder down. And feel that gentle stretch on the left side of your neck. Keep the breath flowing long and deep. And slowly return the head back to neutral. Release the hand down. Inhale, left arm up and overhead. Flex the elbow. Left hand down to your right ear. Relax your right shoulder down. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, left ear goes down to your left shoulder. And slowly breathe as you stretch now the right side of your neck. Use your breath. And inhale, return the head back to neutral. Release the left hand down and both arms up and overhead. Flex the elbows, interlace the fingers, place the hands to the back of your head, elbows in, and then draw the chin to your sternum. Keep the breath flowing long and deep through the nose. Slow it down. Inhales and exhales. Feel that gentle stretch on the entire back of your neck and those muscles connecting with the base of the skull. And inhale slowly, elbows out, and release the hands down towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down. Now separate the feet again, a little bit wider than the hips, arms to the side, and place the hands again back to the back of your skull. Elbows out. Press through your left foot, take a nice inhale, and lower the right elbow towards the floor. Engage the core, neutral spine. Exhale to the left and back through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, engage back through center. Exhale to the left. Engage back through center. One more time each side. Exhale to the right. Engage the core back through center. Last one. Exhale to the left. Back through center. Release the hands down. Shoulders forward. Up, back, and down. Now from here, bring the arms to the side and the feet again under the hips. Working with balance and strength, we're going to twist to the right. As we inhale, lift the heels up, engage the core slowly. Twist from the waist up, look over to your right shoulder. Inhale slowly, return back to neutral position. Heels down, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, arms into T. Relax your shoulders, engage the core. Inhale, heels up. Take a nice inhale from the waist up, twist to the left, look over to your left shoulder, and slowly return back to neutral. Heels down, hands down, shoulders up and overhead. Up and down. Now arms up and overhead, and then we're going to twist to the right. Keep the heels down, look over to your right shoulder. Turn the palms up, bring the arms overhead, and exhale, twist to the left, look over to your left shoulder. Engage and bring arms overhead, arms to the side, down towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down. Again, working with balance into the twist. Heels up, arms in T position, engage the core. Exhale slowly, twist to the right. Look over to right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, hands down, heels down. Engage and heels up, arms in T position. Exhale slowly, twist to the left. Look over to your left shoulder. Inhale through center. Heels down, hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Now, bring the arms to the side and then forward. Right arm goes under your left arm. Eagle pose in the arms. So notice that my elbows are high as my shoulders and the feet are under the hips. From here, we're going to come into chair pose, move the hips back and bring the elbows in. Inhale, straighten, bring the elbows high as your shoulder. Exhale, flex and lower, engage the core, chair pose. Inhale, straighten, elbows high as your shoulder. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flexing down. Lower your chair even more if you can. Inhale, straighten and lift. One more. Exhale, flex, lower into your chair, elbows into the chest. Inhale, straighten and do the crossing of the arms. Bring the arms out to the side. Bring the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Slide the palms down. Straighten the elbows. Belly in, chin in. Fall forward. Crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Hands towards the sky. Relax your neck. Take a nice inhale. Flex the knee. Lower the hands to your sacrum. Lift the chest. Straighten the legs. Release the arms. Shoulders up, back and down. Arms to the side in T. Arms forward. Left arm goes under your right arm now. Eagle pose. Elbows high as your shoulders. Take a nice inhale. Flex the knee, chair pose, elbows into the chest. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten and elbows high as your shoulders. Exhale, flexing down. Inhale, straighten, engage. Two more. Flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. One last. Exhale, flex and down. Inhale, straighten, release the arms, bring the arms to the side and behind you. Interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows, draw the belly in, chin to your chest, and then slowly fall forward. Crown of the head pointing towards the floor, and the hands are pointing up to the sky. Take a nice inhale, flex the knee, lower the hands to the sacrum, lift the chest, release the hands, shoulders up, back, and down. Hands to the heart. Take a moment to reconnect back with the breath. Slow the inhales and the exhales one more time. Down, down, down. Let go. Release into a deep, full breathing. And lower the hands down. Now let's step to the back of the mat. And let's rotate the right foot into an angle, 35, 40 degree, and one step forward with your left foot. So when I say one step forward, it's not too close to your back foot, okay? Somewhere in between a very deep long stand and the back. So just adjust your hips so they're facing to the front of the mat and the shoulders. Flex your left knee, and then you should be able to see the 90-degree angle. If your heel is too far back and you're over flexing, not good for your knee. So have that 90-degree angle there. Bring the arms forward now. Relax shoulders back and down, palm facing to each other. Gently arch the upper spine. This is Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Your right leg is straight. Take a nice inhale. Straighten your left leg and then lower the hands down to your left shin. From here, flat back. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round the spine. And flat back. And round the spine. And flat back. One more. Round the spine. Flat back. Flex the knee, bring the arms out and come back to Warrior One. Shoulders back and down, palms facing to each other. Straighten your left leg. Bring the arms to the side, T position. Inhale, activate the core, arms overhead, flex your left knee, relax your spine. Inhale, straighten, arms to T, release the spine halfway down. Inhale, flex the left knee, Warrior One. Straighten, bring the arms to the side, lower halfway down. Flex your left knee, Warrior One. Straighten the leg, bring the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers, slide the palms down to your sacrum, and then lower the spine towards your left leg as you bring the hands up to the sky. Breathing in and out. Flex your left knee, release the hands, return to Warrior One. Exhale, hands towards the hips, and one step back. Samastiti. Feet under the hips, hands to the heart. Take a moment. Reconnecting back with the breath. And then lowering the hands down. So rotate the left foot out. One comfortable step forward and then adjust hips and shoulders. And then flex your right knee. Find the 90-degree angle now in the right foot. So if you need to adjust the right foot to find the 90-degree angle, please do so. Arms out and up, Warrior One. From Warrior One, we're going to extend the right leg and lower the hands to the shin, and the spine goes into flat back. Exhale, round. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round and flat back. Exhale, round and flat. Exhale, round and flat. One more. Exhale, round, Flat bend the knees, bring the arms out to the side in T position, shoulders back and down. Take a nice inhale, straighten the knee, lower the spine halfway down, arms in T. Flex the knee, sweep the arms overhead, warrior one. Inhale, straighten. Engage the core, lower the spine halfway down, arms in T. Flex the knee, sweep the arms overhead, warrior one. One more. Inhale, straighten, engage the core, lengthen the spine halfway down, arms in T. Flex the knee, bring the arms overhead, straighten the right leg, bring the arms out and behind you. Interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows, lift the chest, draw the belly in, chin in, and then slowly lower the spine towards your right leg as you bring the arms and the hands up towards the sky. Take a nice inhale, flex your right knee, sweep the arms out and up, warrior one. Hands down by your hips, one step back, Samastiti. Hands to the heart, reconnect back with the breath. Notice the heart rate, the breath rate. Use your breath. And inhale, arms out and up. As you exhale, bring the spine halfway down, bring the arms in T position. Sweep the arms forward by your ears, palms facing to each other. Flex the knee, lift the chest, chair pose, straighten the legs, arms up. Exhale, hands down to the hips, shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Engage the core, bring the arms to the T as you lower the spine halfway down. Engage the core, sweep down forward by your ears, palms facing to each other. Flex the knee, chair pose. Engage the core, straighten the legs, arms up and overhead. Exhale, release the hands down towards the hips, shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Inhale, arms out and up, engage the belly. Exhale, spine goes halfway down, arms in T. Activate the core to sweep the arms forward by your ears. Flex your knee into chair. Engage the core, straighten the legs, arms up. Exhale, hands down, shoulders up, back and down, hands to the heart, going back to your breath. And lower the hands down by your hips. Now, time to grab your block and let's have your feet wider than your hips. From here, rotate the right foot so the toes of your right foot are pointing to the front of the mat and the back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Here again, bend the knees and make sure that you don't need to adjust that right foot, so find your 90-degree angle and make sure your knee is not collapsing in. Shoulders over the hip, grab your block with your right hand and level 1 or level 2, and we're going to place it right by your right foot. So from here, coming back up, arms in T position, relax your shoulders, take a nice inhale, lower the palm to the block and extend the left arm by your left ear, and then sink the hips deeper. Inhale, activate the core, the legs, and back to warrior two. Inhale, exhale, palm to the block and sinking deeper into the hips when you go down. Activate the legs and the core and back to warrior two. Look over to right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, palms to the block and flex even deeper. Take a nice inhale, activate the core and back through center. Now be a peaceful warrior. Keep your right knee bent, exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. One more, inhale, exhale, moving into peaceful warrior. Inhale, exhale, warrior two, straighten your leg, lower the hand down, Utthita Trikonasana, palms to the block. Activate the core, back to, keep the right leg straight. Exhale, move the spine to the right, lower the palm to the block, triangle. Engage the core, back through center. Keep your right leg straight. Inhale, Exhale, move and lower into your Utthita Trikonasana. Flex the right knee, bring the block with you, hands to, and both hands to the blocks. The feet are parallel. Take a nice inhale, bring the block forward, and then lower the block down in level 1, level 2, or level 3. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So as far you can reach with your hand. Right hand to the block, flex your right knee, open and twist to the left. Exhale, left hand down to the block. Flex your left knee, open and twist to the right. Right hand down to the block. Inhale. Flex right knee, open and twist to the left. Left hand down. Flex your left knee, open and twist to the right. Back through center. Grab your block, lift the spine. Take a moment. Breathing in and out. Now keep your right foot parallel to the front of the mat and rotate so your left heel is in line with the arch of your right foot. Place the block level 1 or 2. We're going to do the same things. Adjust your left knee so it's over your left ankle and you're not collapsing in. Shoulders over the hips. Arms in T. Welcome to Warrior 1. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Take a nice inhale. Lower the palm down and sink the hips deeply. Activate the core of the legs to return to Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, palms down to the block and right arm by your right ear and sink the hips a little bit more. Engage and back to Warrior 2. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, flex and lower. This was our last one. Engage back to center. Keep your right knee bent, shoulders back and down, Warrior 2. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, Peaceful Warrior. Spine goes to the right. Inhale. Exhale, back to Warrior 2. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, Peaceful Warrior. Inhale. Exhale, Warrior 2. One more. Nice inhale. Exhale, back to Peaceful Warrior. Inhale. Exhale, Warrior 2. Now straighten the legs. Triangle, Utthita Trikonasana. Move the spine to the left. Lower the hand to the block. Activate the core back to center. Keep both legs straight. Relax shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, reach and lower. Inhale, engage. Back to arms T. Last one. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, reach with the spine and exhale, lower. Inhale back through center, release the hands down. And then grab your block, rotate the left foot, and then just keep the block down towards the floor. Arms to the side, arms behind you. Interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows, draw the chin to your chest, move the hips back, and lower the crown of the head closer to the mat or towards the block as you bring the hands up to the sky. Take a nice inhale. Hands to the sacrum, bend the knees slightly, engage the core, release the hands, shoulders up, back, and down. Flex your right knee. Right foot comes under your right hip, left foot under your left hip. Hands together. Let's reconnect back with the breath. And bring the hands to your waist. From here, heels up, heels down. Heels up and down. Up, down. 3 more rounds at your own rhythm. Strengthening those muscles, the calf muscles, the feet, the ankles. Work with balance and then release down. Now extend the right leg out, big toes touching, flex the knee, pick up the foot, and exhale, lower. Inhale, flex, and down. Up and down, and then guide the right heel to touch the inner part of your left ankle. This is a version of a tree here, right here where you are touching with the toes. You can bring the foot higher below the knee, above the knee. Never place the weight or pressure with your foot in your knee joint. And you can have the hands together into Anjali Mudra. Find a place where you can focus your gaze. Slow down the breath, actively slowing down the breath. And lower the hands, lower the foot, and give it some shake, especially some movement on your left leg, your left foot and left ankle. And then let's have the feet again under the hips, hands to your waist, working with balance and strength again. Heels up, heels down, heels up and down, up, down. 3 more. Last one. And heels down. And bring the left foot out, big toes touching, flex the knee, pick up the foot up, and then lower, flex and lift, and down. One more. Up, down, and then bring the heel to touch the inner part of your right ankle. This is your version of tree here on the other side. You can bring that left foot higher, below again, above your knee. You can keep the hands into Anjali Mudra, or you can bring the arms up towards the sky. Find a place on the mat about 6 or 8 feet in front of you. Concentrate on the breath again. The goal here is not just to remain on the tree pose, whatever version you are in today, but the breath. Concentrate on, keep that breath flowing, deep, subtle, long, and relaxed. And with your nice last exhalation, release the hands, relax the foot, and just give some shaking movement in both legs, especially your right foot, your right ankle. And from here, we're going to go down to the back of the mat. So keep your blanket handy here, okay? And we're going to, from the back of the mat with the feet wide as your hips, inhale, bring arms forward and up. Nice long spine. Create space in between each vertebrae. Exhale, fall forward from the hips, Uttanasana. Relax the crown of the head towards the floor. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Walk your hands forward into downward dog. Feet wide as your hips, hands wide as your shoulder. Draw the chin to your chest. And this external rotation of the shoulders back and down. Heels are pointing towards the floor. Keep lifting through the hips to lengthen the spine. One more time. Take a nice inhale. Lift the heels, lower the knees down to tabletop, top of the feet flat, and then move to child's pose, Balasana. Bring the elbows out. Place the forehead down to your hands, or if you cannot reach the floor, place the block and just make sure your neck and your head are not floating in the air. Breathe through this. Child's pose. And lift the head, lift the chest. Now, if you need to place the blanket under your knees, we're going to come into tabletop. That's why I suggest to protect your kneecaps. So wrists are under the shoulders, knees are wide as your hips, and we're going to extend left leg forward, right leg back. Take a nice inhale, right hand down, left knee down, opposite side. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, left hand down, right knee down. Inhale, extend and reach, opposite side. Exhale, right hand down, left knee down. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, left hand down, right knee down. One more time. Opposite side, right arm forward, left leg back. Right hand down, left knee down. Last one. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Left hand down, right knee down, round the spine, and move to child's pose. Relax your elbows, shoulders, and neck. Take a few rounds of breath here. And back to tabletop. From here, bring the right arm under your left arm. Right side of the face goes down, and you can wrap around behind your low back. So we're going to work a little balance here. So we're going to extend the left leg back, tuck the toes under, and rotate the left shoulder back. If this is too much for your shoulder, you're welcome to keep the left arm and the left arm down towards the floor. So as we stay in this twist, you can keep your left leg extended with the toes touching, or you can engage the core and challenge your balance as you lift the leg up. Hold in position. Keep the breath flowing. Activate those hip muscles, especially the left leg, to keep the leg up. Take a nice inhale. If your left leg is up, slowly lower the toes down. Flex the left knee, bring the left knee to meet your right knee, and then lower the left hand under your left shoulder. And do the twist, return back to tabletop. Round the spine, Balasana, elbows, forearms down, relax, and back to the breath. Inhale, tabletop. Now left arm goes under right arm, left side of the face down towards the floor, and release. You can wrap the arm behind you, or you can leave the forearm, elbows down. Now, you can keep both knees under your hips, or you can extend the right leg back. Keep the toes tucked. That's one version of your balance in the twist. Or you can engage the core and the hips muscles to lift the right leg up. Keep breathing. Don't hold the breath, please. If you have your right leg extended, please lower the toes down, then flex the right knee, bring the right knee to meet your left, right hand under right shoulder, slowly press and do the twist, tabletop position. Take a nice inhale and exhale, round the spine, moving slowly to child's pose. Forearms, elbows down, take a moment. And lift the head, lift the chest, take the blanket from underneath you. And let's come to tabletop position. So from tabletop, flex the elbows, bring the elbows by your rib cage, engage the core, lower the chest, lower the belly, the hips, straighten the legs, and keep the hands down by your side, kind of by your rib cage, and the elbows are not out. The elbows are by your rib cage. Draw the forehead towards the mat. Have your feet and legs together. As we come into Cobra Bhujangasana, make sure you're not lifting the chin. This is the neck. Neck is in neutral position. We have to activate the back muscles to lift the chest and the head off the mat. Press with the hips. Inhale, here we go. Lift the head, lift the chest. The hands are there for support. Engage and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep your neck neutral. Inhale, engage and up. Exhale, down. Bring the arms T position. Chin to your chest, forehead down towards the floor. Press to the hips. Keep your legs and feet together. As we inhale, press to the hips. Inhale, lift the head. Lift the arms into you, lift the chest, airplane pose. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and arms. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press to the hips, lift the chest, arms, and head. Exhale down, bring the arms down by your side, palms facing up, legs and feet together. Keep your neck neutral last 3 rounds. This is Shalambhasana, locust pose. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, bring the arms up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift the head, chest, shoulders, and arms up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale all the way down. Hands under the shoulders. Press, lift the chest, pick up the hips, bend the knees, and counterbalance the back bend. Child's pose. Relax your spine. Take a moment here as you breathe in and out and release any tension in your lumbar spine, middle back. Just breathe. Hands by your knees, gently press, pick up the head, the chest, move the hips to one side and swing the legs. Let's all come to the front of the mat. Have your blanket in the opposite side so when we go down, you can protect your neck and your head. But we are going to be to the front of the mat now with the feet wide as the hips. So hands to your knees, lean back, engage the core, and then bring the feet up. You can have the hands back to, for support if you like, or you can come into the full boat, which is, this is a modification though, because my knees are bent. So shoulders back and down, palms facing to each other, and we're going to lower the toes and lift, left foot down and up, right foot down and up, left foot down and up. Exhale, lower and lift. Exhale, left foot down. Inhale, up, right foot down and up, left foot down and up. Now both feet down and up, lower, inhale up, exhale to lower, inhale up, exhale to lower. 3 more. Inhale up, exhale down, engage, up, exhale down. One last. Inhale up, bend the knees, knees out, and then toes all of the feet to touch, fall forward, relax your spine, relax your belly, draw the chin to your chest. Take a moment here. Breathe. And inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Again, feet wide as your hips, hands to your knees. This time, round the spine, draw the belly in, and slowly lower your spine in control all the way down to the floor. Let's take a moment here with the knees bent, with the heels under the knees, and feet wide as your hips. Hands to your belly. Take a few rounds here, belly breathing. And hands down towards the floor. So chin slightly tucked into the chest. Make sure your feet are wide as your hips and your heels under your knees. From here, let's come into Viparapita and bridge pose. Hold it there. Take an inhale, thighs, knees in. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Keep your bridge up. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. One more. Inhale, close. Open, lower your spine down, 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 down. Keep your right foot down, left foot on top of your right thigh. Figure 4 IT band stretch. Holding from the hamstring or the shin with both hands. Chin slightly tucked in. Breathe through your left hip. Breathe through your left IT band. and lower. Left foot down, right foot down. Again, both feet wide as your hip. And we're going to come back again into the bridge pose. Slowly pick up the pelvis, lower back, middle back, high bridge. Holding your high bridge. Inhale, bring the legs, knees in. Exhale, open. Inhale, knees, thighs in. Exhale, open. Inhale to close. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. Exhale, open. Two more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Lower slowly the spine down. Keep your left foot down, right foot on top of your left thigh, and holding from the hamstring or the shin of your left leg. IT band stretch now on your right hip. Breathing in and out. And from here, let's come into full happy baby. Holding from the outside of the feet or outside of your ankles. Make sure your chin is slightly tucked in and your lower back is flat on the mat. Hold it here. Stretch that lower back. Stretch the hamstrings here. Relax your inner thighs, your pelvic floor. Take a nice inhale, then lower the feet down wide as your hip. Grab your block again, and we're going to pick up the pelvis and lower in level 1 or level 2. I'm going to go for level 2 today, but if you feel safer, just slide the block not in your lower back, where your sacrum is, and the back of your hips. And we're going to lift the pelvis, and we're going to arms out to the side as we relax here the hips, the pelvic floor, the glutes. This is a restorative bridge here. Relax the chest, the front of your shoulders. Allow your belly to sink down. Soften the thighs, the quads, the hamstrings. Take a moment. So if you're level 2 like me, so we're going to grab the block with both hands to keep it stable here. Walk the feet kind of together and then bring the right leg up and then the left leg up. So everybody, if you're level 1, bring the legs up to the sky. And if you're level 2 with the block, when you feel safe, you can bring the arms in T position. And just make sure here your legs at the same time feel heavy and light. Just breathe. You can rotate the ankles, the feet in both directions. You can flex and point the feet if you like. Let's take a few more rounds of breath here with the legs up to the sky. And then slowly, one foot at a time, we're going to lower down towards the floor. And if you are in level 2, I invite you to come to level 1. So everybody now is in level 1. We're going to walk the feet together and then open the knees out as the sole of the feet are coming in touch to each other. Arms in T position, Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose with the support of the block. Again, relax your breath, relax your inner thighs, your glutes, your pelvic floor. Soften your chest, your shoulders and belly. And then straighten both legs to both corners of the mat. Keep the feet, turn it slightly out. This is an iliopsoas release. From here, bend both knees. Have the feet wide as your mat. Pick up the pelvis, take the blanket away from your lower back, from your sacrum, and then bring the thighs into the chest. Stretch, stretch, stretch that lower back. Hold in position, or you can rock from side to side if you want to give yourself a massage there in your lumbar spine. Back through center, hands to your knees. Let's make a little rotations with the legs in one direction. And going into the opposite direction. More massages for your lower back. Then return back through neutral. Place the feet again wide as your hip, wide as your mat. Arms in T. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. Rocking gently the head into the opposite direction. Moving slowly, please. Now drop the head to the left and the legs to the left or head to the right. Hold and breathe. And back to windshield wiper. Moving few rounds here. Legs to one direction, head to the opposite. Again, gentle movement here. Now the legs are going to drop to the right and the head to the left. Hold and breathe. Back through center. Now straighten both legs, turn the feet out, bring the arms overhead and reach through the fingertips and point pointed toes. Gently arch the spine, lifting the chest, the upper back, the middle back, lower back off the mat. Take a nice inhale and exhale, release the back and back into the floor and bring the arms somewhere in between hips and shoulders. Make any adjustment you need here. Wiggle your hips, wiggle your pelvis if you need to. Adjust your shoulder blades, your lower back, your hips. Now take a nice inhale, side out. Again. One more. And welcome now to your last pose. This is your Shavasana time when you are allowing your body to receive the benefits of the practice. I'm going to guide you now through some relaxation. So you just follow the sound of my voice. With your eyes closed. Notice the sole of your feet, the heels, the arches, the ball of the feet. Notice your toes, top of the feet, and both ankles. And from the ankles down to the sole of the feet, allow them to relax and release. Now bring the attention to your shins, calf muscles, and both knees, the front and the back. And from the top of your knees down to the sole of the feet, allow the lower part of your legs to relax down towards the floor. Now the tension goes to your thighs, to your hamstrings, glutes, hips, pelvis, pelvic floor, and the lower back muscles. And from the top of both hips, front and back of the legs, down to the sole of the feet, you are relaxing and releasing. Soften lower back muscles, relax all the muscles connecting with the spine. Release the intercostal muscles of your back rib cage, going up to the shoulder blades, relaxing the entire length of the back part of your torso. Now you go into the front, to the abdomen, releasing down to the base of the spine. Soften all the internal organs, releasing now the intercostal muscles in the front of your rib cage. Relax your heart. Soften the chest muscles. And from the collarbones down to the sole of the feet, allow the entire length of the front of the body and the back of the body to sink down gently towards the mat. The tension goes now to the front and back of your shoulders, your biceps and triceps, your elbows, forearms, front and back, your wrist, palms, top of the hands, and all your fingers. And from the top of your shoulders to the tip of your fingers down to the sole of the feet, front and back of the body, you're slowly going deeper, deeper into a resting position as you allow the body to soften down inch by inch towards the mat. Now the attention goes to the throat and the muscles connecting and the back of your head. Soften the jaw, relax your chin. Relax your lips and upper lip. Relax your tongue slowly down to the base of the mouth. Soften your teeth and the inner wall of your mouth. Cheekbones are soft, and so are your nose, ears, and temples. Your eyeballs are slowly sinking down to the eye sockets. You are relaxing your eyelids, softening your eyebrows, relaxing your eyes and your third eye. Soften the forehead and release the crown of your head. Now from the crown of the head all the way down to the sole of the feet, you are letting go. You are releasing your entire body as you become more and more relaxed. Very slowly, please begin to deepen your breath. Slowly rock your head from side to side. Wiggle toes and fingers. Inhale, bring the arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips, reaching through the toes. And as you exhale, you flex the knees, you hug yourself, you roll over to one side. Taking the time here. The head comes last. You slowly make your way up as we all sit together. In Sukhasana, easy pose, any pose where we can keep the spine upright, not tensions on the shoulders, on the muscles of the face. You keep eyes closed. And we're going to work again and slowing down the breath. And we're doing it in a way that the breath is going to feel that is coming from the lower back of your sacrum, the lower back by the very bottom of your sacrum. And we're going to feel the breath from the pelvic floor, from coming all the way. Nice inhalation from the front of the body to the crown of the head. And we're going to lengthen the breath as we visualize the breath going all the way down along the spine, down to the sacrum. And we lengthen the breath again from the pelvic floor, front of the body, all the way up to the crown of the head. And we slow the breath down as we exhale, melting down through the spine, down to the sacrum. And we keep making the breath circulating from the front of the body to the crown of the head. And we let go down, all the way down to the pelvic floor. Just breathe long and deep. And drawing the hands slowly back through center, returning to our regular breath. Taking the time here to notice how the body feels. And taking the time to notice how the mind feels. We take the moment to be grateful to ourselves for this time where we are working on balance of the body and the mind. Taking the time to be grateful for this time we just gave it to ourselves. This is self-love, self-respect. We are taking care of ourselves physically and mentally. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we're asking for peace, peace, and more perfect peace. The peace we all need within ourselves, in our hearts, in our minds, in our spirits. The peace we all need as we interact in our daily lives with friends, family, co-workers, people we encounter daily. And asking for peace, peace, and more perfect peace throughout the entire world. Peace, peace, and more perfect peace. And I thank you all very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you.